were done, but we are not done yet. Still touching base with Ghana's former youth star Moses Odjer right here on this particular platform. Moses, good to have you once again.
Thank you.
Fratello.
Fratello.
Ciao. So I now got it right. So Moses, we had a very healthy interaction the other time, but this particular episode is mainly about how you started your career, how it has been so far, and how the journey began. People are enthused to hear about your story. They see you on the screens, they see you playing on the lucracious and smooth steps in you, but they want to know how it all started from. Maybe you never played on a dusty pitch, you never played in gravels. Maybe, just maybe, but you are the best person to tell your story. So I think this is the right time to give us a gist or a lowdown of how it all started with you. Where did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in National U17. I was living with my mother, my brother, my brothers, 2 brothers and 1 sister. We were 5 and we were living in a single room and porch. And you can imagine just a piece of room. And my parents told me they were living in that room for over 25 years before I was born. So you can imagine.
So how did you manage? I mean, the 5 of you living in a single room and a porch. So some of you slept in the porch, or you were all in one single room. The porch normally used as a kitchen.
No, the porch is the kitchen, and we were all in the. My parents were on the bed, and the 4 of us were on the floor. We put some carpet on the floor and we sleep on the floor, so you can imagine. Very, very tight. We were very, very close. As in, let's say, excuse me to say, like prison. We were very, very tight. Wow.
But at that point in time in your life, what was running through your mind? Did you ever dream that there will be a time where you'll be out of such a situation?
Well, when I was growing up, actually no, but it got to a point my father needed some money to pay the rent, and I think it was less with 100,000 now, 10 cities I think. And my dad asked my uncle to lend him that money for him to pay the rent, and my uncle refused. So we have to pack our things from Middle East to Bukum, near Mandela Park, near Kaketo there. So we packed it on. It was raining heavily. So we packed the stuffs from there, and I was carrying the coal pot and the how they call it, bankustia, to put what we used to cook. I was carrying that thing from Middle East to Kaketo.
What was the distance like from Middle East to Bukum?
Well, let's say
about 1,000 meters.
Let's say 30 minutes walk from Middle East to Bukum, like 30 minutes walk. It was really close, so you can imagine. Very harsh condition, very, very difficult condition. So when we go to Bukum, and the house wasn't all that good, because when we were first was much better than there, and my dad has to find some wood to make another place. That place was only single room, so we have to create
5 of you.
The 5 for the 5 of us. So we have to create something for it to become a porch. And my dad bought some woods, and we made the porch. So it became a single room porch.
Wow, single room porch. So in doing all these, watching and all these situations, at what point did you tell yourself that, look, I need to start playing football, and thinking with the hope that it will be better for me? At what stage?
Well, actually, I was playing football with my brothers at home, but all just for fun. And luckily, a man at Mandela Park, he made one club called Black Hills, and the coach was Ajoda. But by then, we just used to play for fun like this. And luckily for me, after school, I got the chance to play for Tema Youth. That's why I realized, no, I can do something big for myself. That's why I realized I can do something big for myself. So when I got the opportunity to play for Tema Youth, I remember one of my games, before the game I said, oh God, we have to win this game to qualify to the Premier League, because my parents are in this condition, and I have to make everything possible for us to move from that condition. And luckily for us, we were able to qualify to the Premiership.
So when you qualified to the Premiership, did that bring you some sort of financial benefit? Were you relieved in a way? The money you were earning at that point, was it able to put you in a better situation from where you were previously?
Well, actually no, but I was looking at the bigger picture, because I know when you are playing in Ghana, either you get the chance to play for the national team, or you get the chance to go to Europe. And when I was in Tema Youth, luckily for me, on my first year, I got the chance to play for the under-17s. I got the chance to play for under-17s, and I played the qualified with them. We qualified against South Africa, home and away qualified, and after that game, Master Konedu, he was with the under-20s. So he watched one of our games, and after we played against Kotoko, so he told me he wants me to come and join the under-20s. So I have to choose from under-20 and under-7. I have to choose one. And Palmer told me, Moses, go to the under-20. And luckily for me, I qualified the under-20 also.
So you went to the AFCON in Algeria?
No, I qualified them to the AFCON, and I qualified under-20 to the African Cup of Nations. So I have to choose either under-20 or under-7. I have to choose one. So that was where I saw now I can do something big for myself. Anytime we have a game, I watch back home and I see the condition of my family, and I said, come on, this is the time I have to do something for myself.
Wow. So then you went all the way through and represented Ghana on the big stage at the World Cup as an under-20 star. Can you tell me, I know there's one epic moment in your career that I'm sure you can't forget. Scoring that goal against Chile. And scoring a goal is as much and as better as you winning $1 million bill or something. Casting your mind back, what did that do to you on that particular spot when you scored that goal?
You know, actually, I told you earlier, before that game, a friend of mine, National U17, told me I'll be scoring on that day. And before that game, at midnight, I woke up and I prayed. And I told God, look, this is the time for me to change my family, to move my family from that condition, just a single room in Portugal, you can imagine. I wake up every midnight to pray, and when it got to the day, I said, God, this is the chance for me to change the life of myself and my family. So when I scored that goal, I said, thank you, God. I know the opportunity have come for me, it's for me to change a lot of things about me and my family.
Oh, interesting stuff there. I'm sure a lot of you are amazed by how fortunes can turn at one point in time in one particular person's career. Moses is a New Testament here, and we are reliving the past, we are reliving those. Moses, now talk to me. When you finally broke through, you had your breakthrough season, finally made it in this part of the world, when you say you've made it, meaning you signed a professional contract, meaning that something can come from them. What was the first thing that came in mind in terms of finances?
Well, actually, after the World Cup, I got some money, and I thought that money was enough for me to get a house for my parents. Meanwhile, it wasn't enough. So when I go to Italy, I sent for Catania, and I Council Catania, and I was taking minimum, and also that money can't do anything for my family. So I said to myself, no, I have to go extra hard. So every time after training, when I go home, I try to do something more. My friend, he knows about this. He told me, Moses, you have to rest. I said, no, I know what I want. So after training, I go home, I do something. Like after training, I go home, I do something.
Putting in the extra work.
Yes, even now, I still do the same thing. Until God opened the door, and I was able to. Even I didn't buy a house for myself first. When I got something, I first got something for my family, because I know my father has been paying rent for over 30 years, and I thought that was the time for me to move them from that situation. So when God helped me, I got to Salernitana. I got a much improved contract than the Catania. Catania was the minimum, that was the junior team. So Salernitana, I got a little bit bigger. So when I got my first money, I was able just to get an apartment for them. And I'm saying, God, finally I'm relieved.
After getting it for your parents, not for yourself, you felt you have at least achieved something that has been on your mind and all that. So afterwards, after you felt your parents were now relieved in terms of accommodation and all that, what was your next big step?
Well, my next big step was to get something for myself and to be able to get my brothers to Europe.
So parents first?
Yes.
Parents first before yourself?
Parents first before myself.
Amazing, fantastic.
So after I got for my parents, I tried to get something small for myself, and God willing, I'm able to achieve that. And now my main aim is to try to get my brothers to Europe to get them alive.
So, about family issues, about your family. You are 3 boys, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
So, are they all into football?
Yeah, they are into football. Even my senior brother, he was the one who was playing for Tema Youth. Before someone told Palmer, look, Nicholas Odjer, his junior brother is very, very good. So through my brother, and I got the chance to play for Tema Youth.
Also, your senior brother actually paved the way in terms of playing for Tema Youth.
Yes, actually, yes. He went to Tema Youth first, and someone saw him and said, "No, Toma, because Odjer has a junior brother who is Moses Odjer, who can play much better." So they even when they contacted me, I was building. You know, I studied construction at school, so I was building one apartment, one single room at the back of one school. And Palmer called me, "Hello, this is Palmer, Tema Youth place. I want you to come to training tomorrow." I said, "Who is Palmer?" And I asked one of my friends, said, "This is the president of Tema Youth." So the next day I got there, and that's how everything started.
Oh, well, I'm interested in that episode. You actually into construction, so that's what you studied in school.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're actually constructing a building when the call came. Wow, so here you have to actually choose in between working and then chasing your dream. I'm sure Moses chased his dream to be a footballer there. Amazing stuff. So Moses, so three of you into football. What will be your greatest accomplishment? We hear of brothers who are playing football. We have the U family, the Boateng family, the Jan brothers. In terms of Ghana, we hear of so many of them. What will be your biggest accomplishment, as in terms of family? Having to see perhaps any of your brothers playing together. I mean, I'm sure you played with your brother at Tema Youth. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about it. How was it for you to see yourself and your senior brother on the field?
It's very interesting, because when I get the ball, they call me Moses Odjer. When my brother gets the ball, they call Nicholas Odjer. So you can see everything is about Odjer. And as you said earlier, now my main aim is to try. Now I know we have the bigger picture, but we have to move step. Now my main aim is to try to get them to the professional level, because my brother played in Turkey. My professional at Turkey, but he didn't go when he came back. So now my main aim is to try to get them to professional, and after that we will see what to come up.
So that's a senior brother. How about your kid brother?
My kid brother actually he was playing with Revelation in Ashaiman, the club of Thomas Partey and Francis. Okay, yeah, he was playing there with them, but at the moment he's training at home now.
Oh, okay. I mean, so also trying to get his acts together and all that. So talk to me about now. You play for Palermo. You're a big star in Italy now. In Italy, you pass here, there's Moses Odjer, you pass here, there's Moses Odjer. I mean, you're counted among a few Ghanaian players who have played their leagues in Italian football space and cycle. So, what kind of advice would you want to give to the youth or the up-and-coming footballers who want to throw the same path? It's about playing on the dusty pitches to the luxurious pitches out there, and you have seen it all. Playing at the World Cup and all that. If you had to look into the camera and talk to the youth, the up-and-coming footballers, what particular words you share with them?
Well, actually, I will tell them whatever they are doing. If they have a dream, they shouldn't give up. They should try. They should strive. They should give everything. When they work, when they go home, they shouldn't just sleep. They should just think about the work. They should go extra hard. They shouldn't stop. They should continue working, because everything can happen. Anything can happen every time. They should continue working, and they should make sure they don't waste their prime. Because if you waste your prime, in the future you suffer a lot. So make sure you don't waste your prime.
Make sure you don't waste your prime. Moses, someone just whispered into my ears. Let's delve into family. Are you married? I know this is a dicey question, but people want to know. Those out there want to know.
Actually, I'm not married, but I have a kid. I'm not married yet.
Okay.
I have a kid.
Okay. In Ghana or?
No. He's a boy, and he's called Thomas, and I named him after Thomas Partey.
Oh.
He's Thomas Thiago Odjer, and now he's in Italy now.
Oh, okay. So, Junior Thomas. You want him to play like Thomas Partey or yourself?
No, actually, he plays football. No, I want him to play like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's your idol?
Before I told you, Post Coast. Now I have a team with them of Napoli.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me draw you to this. I know it's a huge controversial subject altogether. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi.
That's a difficult one, very difficult one. But for me, with the hunger, I'll go for Cristiano Ronaldo. Any day. For hunger, I'll go for Cristiano Ronaldo. But for talent, I'll go for Messi.
Okay, Moses trying to play safe there. Hunger, Ronaldo, talent, Lionel Messi. And that's generally accepted stuff there. So, all right. So, what is finally before we wrap up on this? I know I asked you the other time whether you gave up on the dream to play for Blackstarts. You said no. chance, you play for the Blackstars. Were you ever tempted at some point to naturalize for a different country? Italy to specific.
No, actually something popped up for me to naturalize for Gambia, because my former agent was having a lot of players in Gambia, and he was good to their president and one of the Gambian national team players, where I was with him in Salernitana. We tried to work out something, but at the end I thought Gambia, actually I don't know anybody there. If I go to settle there, it will be a little bit difficult for me. So I thought no, I wouldn't take that option, and now I'm here. I'm waiting for the call-up of the Blackstars.
Great stuff there, Moses Odjer, being patriotic and as loyal as he could ever be. He had a chance to play for the Gambia, but said no. This is my motherland. This is the country I've represented, and in the 17 level and the 20 level and the Blackstarts B. So why not wait for my time for the senior national team? So it's always a pleasure speaking with Moses Odjer. Comes out with the realest part of him, comes out with the most inspiring thoughts that you could ever have from a footballer. At this young age, doing amazing stuff there, and I'm sure a lot of you have taken a cue from this particular interview. Thanks for your time, Moses.
Fratello.
Fratello.
È un piacere.
It's
a pleasure.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Stai un piacere.
I'm lost.
Un piacere.
No, you think Moses is bullying me? Was
Stai un piacere, fratello mio.
I just want to